Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. As you can see, I'm not Melanie. Melanie is on a flight. I am Kaylee Calabrese. I'm one of the coaches on Melanie's team. And there's still so many people logging in. So before I introduce our host for tonight and kick things off, just chill for a couple more minutes, grab a notebook because you guys are going to need it tonight because fire is about to be shared. Grab a drink. I'm going to finish admitting people and we'll get started in just a minute. Got it, Michelle. I got it. Thank you. So much happening. Okay. I have admitted everybody. I'll keep admitting people as we go, but since it's a little bit after 5, I want to go ahead and get things kicked off so we can start the fun, start the learning. So tonight I have the pleasure of introducing one of the top coaches on my team, but not just on my team, on our team and in the Beachbody Network. Her name is Michelle Churchill. She is a freaking Success Club rock star. She's on fire in her business right now. She is a mom to a beautiful little girl. She is a former personal trainer. Michelle is 2-star lifetime. She is a premier coach, and she is currently ranked number 18 in the network, you guys. Michelle is literally, like I said, she's on fire. She's so positive. She's so hardworking. She's so full of insight and inspiration. And I know if you guys just focus, listen into what she has to share tonight, take some notes, take it in, digest it. Like, she's going to light you on fire. You're going to leave this call with so much great information. So let me unmute Michelle and let her take it away.
Holy moly, way to put the pressure on. I'm super nervous, but can you guys hear me all right? Everyone hear me? Yeah, thumbs up. Am I ready I can start? All right, so happy Monday, everybody. It is great to see all of your beautiful faces on the screen. I will say that attending trainings is one of the best things that you can do for yourself and for your business. So kudos to you. I know it's not easy. I remember back when I started coaching 26 months ago, I was a single mom working at Delphi. I have my bachelor's in HR, and I was waitressing on the weekends, and I was going to night classes at OU, and time was totally against me. And I found myself listening to training while driving, while I was on lunch calls, and just really showering, getting ready everywhere I could fill the void. I was listening to training. So kudos to all of you guys. Welcome. My name is Michelle Churchill. I am in Bloomfield Hills. My coach is Kaylee. She's absolutely amazing. And like I said, I've been coaching now for 26 months. It has been quite the journey. I will say that we are going to start this call. I want you guys to literally digest everything that I am saying, and I want you just to take fear and limiting beliefs of anything that is stopping you from working this business. I want you to digest it, physically take it from the floor, go to the toilet and flush it down the toilet. Because after you leave this call today, there is no more fear and limiting beliefs of the business tracker, inviting, following ups, posting, or any of that jazz. Because I'm here to tell you that you're going to get good at inviting, and you're going to get good at following up, and you're going to get good at running challenge groups, and you're going to get good at personal development and everything that we do in this business by just simply doing it. So I have been a coach for 26 months, and I have never once hit less than Success Club 10. I'm going to share with you guys all my tips and tricks tonight. So first, I wanted to start off with the mindset thing, the fear, the limiting beliefs, and the emotions in the business. I am a super sensitive person. Anybody, if I text you and you don't respond to me, I'm like, I don't really understand why she's not responding. I'm kind of upset. My husband's like, well, Michelle, your answer didn't really call for a response. So I understand that there's a lot of emotion into this business. But I will tell you that I have learned through personal development to let the emotion go. I literally do my business tracker and I take all emotion out of it, whether I get ghosted, whether I get blocked, whether I get told to leave them alone. There is no emotion because I can't control it. I can't control when someone's going to sign up. I can't control when someone's going to join me, how many people are going to like on my post. I can control the actions of doing the everyday business activity tracker. I will say that the 3 vital behaviors of this business, which I'm sure you guys hear on every training, is personal development every day. Not Mondays and Wednesdays and Sundays or when you're having a bad day, literally every single day of your week. A minimum of 10 pages. I think that podcasts are great, but I think physically sitting and reading and digesting something is the way to go, and it's really been the game changer to my business. Personal development and inviting, and then being proof of the product. It's vital, which means you will die without it. So we have to have water and food. It's vital to our health. Same to our business. So if we're not doing those 3 things right there, please start now. The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, then the Compound Effect, and then there is no plan B to your A game, I would say, are the top 3 personal development books that have completely rocked my life. And I read the Slight Edge 3 times. I read the Slight Edge as a challenger. I said, I'm going to get the Slight Edge into my health and fitness. It's going to be a part of my health. It's going to be a part of my fitness routine. And I am not going to stop reading the book until I have my health and fitness routine down to a T. That means each month I set rules and boundaries. Maybe I had to give up chips because I kept binging on them. Maybe I had to give up Diet Coke because it was just an everyday thing. And then I will say that I'm a little nervous. So setting rules, setting boundaries, being proof of the product. Do you want me to admit all these people because I think I have to do it? Setting the rules, setting the boundaries, reading personal development, inviting, and then being proof of the product. So then I read the Slight Edge for the business aspect of doing the business activity tracker because I was finding myself doing 3 tasks out of 8 tasks, and that wasn't enough. So when I got the Slight Edge to become a part of my business, to become a part of my health and fitness routine, that was a big game changer for me. So look at your business as if you own a cake factory. We have 8 tasks that we have to do daily to build a cake. If you're doing 3 out of 8 things to make your cake, how is your cake going to taste? Probably not very well. The person who's doing all 8 tasks down the street, who has a bakery, her cake is probably going to taste delicious. You don't have to 10x your business. Like I said, I have worked this business for 12 months in the pockets of my day, an hour to 2 hours a day. Not 5 hours, not 10 hours, not 15 hours, in the pockets of your day. So I set timers. I used, a timer, or I don't want to say her because she's going to turn on, but my Alexa, and that's what I did with the business activity tracker. So going into inviting, every single day, I know you're probably thinking, I invite for my stories and I invite for my post. They're the same people on my stories and the same people on my post. Holy crap, I totally get it. The same thing happened to me. But I have to be honest with you guys. Have you invited every single person who is on your friends list? And why not? Every single person, if you came to my house right now and you looked at every friend that I have on Facebook, they have been invited and they have been re-invited 26 months in a row now. And it's taken some people 1 month to join me. It's taken some people 2 months to join me. It's taken some people 26 months. I just screenshotted 26 months of blue to a girl with follow-up, invite, follow-up, and she joined me. Thank you for not giving up on me and for being persistent. Unless somebody tells me to please leave them alone and to get out of their inbox, they will never stop hearing from me again, period. No ifs, buts, ands, and ors. Do I sometimes get a sick feeling like, God, this person is going to call me? I don't care, because they can go to my page, they can see that I post every single day, they can see that I'm showing up on my stories, they can see that I'm changing lives, they can see that I'm working on my mindset, they can see that I'm running a new challenge group, they can see that I'm proof of the product because every week I have a transformation photo. So if they want to judge me because I have a gift to offer them, they're not my person and they can let me know that. But until then, I re-invite them. So I invite you today, when you go through and do your invites, if you have 4 people on your stories who are new and 1 on your post, I want you to commit to an invite number. Mine since day 1 of coaching has been 50. I invite 50 people a day, 7 days a week, no ifs, buts, ands, and ors. It is my rule. I have rules and boundaries in my life. That's how it is. I don't go to sleep until it's done. Whether my mom's sick, my grandma's in the hospital, my dog's leg broke, my invites get done. And that's what you have to do, because the short-term sacrifices for the future gains, it got me out of corporate America. Never in my entire life of living would I ever have thought that I would have left corporate America. I started coaching to get my daughter into gymnastics because I was a single mom, and to start a college fund for her since she didn't have any. And when I found out, I went on calls and heard that people were making $1 million club and they were making six-figure. I'm like, say what? That girl is no different than me. What is she doing? She's doing the tracker. They've been coaching for 5 or 6 years. You can go on all their stories, and they do the tracker still every single day of our lives. Yet we want to come in as new coaches, and we want to be in fear, and we want to sit back, which is definitely going to paralyze us. And I know it's hard, and I know it's not easy. And the tips that I'm going to give you, I hope they really help. Like things, what do I talk about? I don't have anything to post about. You guys, every Monday you can talk about Motivational Monday. You can set things in your life where I'm going to try fasting for 30 days. Fasting is a thing. Maybe 30 days you do fasting, and every week you can talk about that. Every week you can go to the board and say, I did this, and you can share it every single week. It's a motivational tip. Maybe you love Diet Coke and you just love red wine and you can't give it up, but you're going to give it up every day, Monday through Thursday, but you can drink on the weekends. You can talk about that. You have something to share, whether it's fasting, a discipline system with your children, something you're doing for your job to be better at, something that's just motivational that you're doing right now. And I guarantee you have something going on in your life. Maybe you don't wash your face as much as you wish you did, so you set a goal that month to do that. Or on top of your program, you go do 10-minute abs every single day. But there's something to talk about. Tuesday, the worst day, Transformation Freaking Tuesday. But to be proof of the product, we need it. And you guys, it's the best thing about being a coach is it holds us accountable. On Sunday, I'm like, do I really want to eat all of this? I'm going to go Tuesday and take a photo. Probably not. And we're not perfect, but we have to be able to share where we were when we started and that we're proof that this is the full solution. So I promise, please do yourself a favor. If you have not done a program from start to finish, get your containers out, do the containers, do a program from start to finish, and literally finish it so you can say, I did it. And every week you share your journey. You share the ups, the downs. I did so good Monday through Friday. I binged on Saturday. Sunday, this happened. But you should always have a transformation photo. And just like Kaylee does a great job, her and I are kind of on the same track. It's really now just consistency for me. I'm trying to maintain. So I share that with people. I'm not really trying to lose. Maybe, I'm the heaviest I've ever been. I was at 126 when I started working out. I'm weighing in at 150 pounds. The scale means nothing to me. I'm the smallest size I've ever been. I have a six-pack. Like, none of that matters. Get off the scale and start sharing about why you work out. Do you work out for the energy, for the mood, for the confidence boost? That's what we need people working out for. We don't need people walking around, rocking bikinis, rocking six-packs. We need people walking around, rocking smiles, and walking around with a lot of energy and with confidence and sleeping better. And all of that comes from this journey. Wednesday, Workout Wednesday. We're all working out. I didn't know how to use TikTok. No one is born into this world like, I know how to do a reel. I know how to do a TikTok. So that's an excuse. Like, I had to go to Google and say, how do I do a fitness YouTube or a fitness video on TikTok? And I learned it. And so every Wednesday, the workout I'm doing, I'm in 6 weeks of the work. I take a video of like 2 moves. I take another video of the next move for, 2 parts of it, and then I put them all together in a reel or in YouTube, not YouTube, inside of TikTok, and I post it every Wednesday. I share, this is a 6-week, what are you doing? It's a 6-week program. It's 5 days a week. I get 2 rest days. My trainer trains the NFL players. He's a badass. It's this and this. I have a portion control system that comes with it, and you can Google like 6 weeks of the work or whatever program you're doing, and there's a huge little snippet that you can steal from them basically and turn it into your own words. And every week you're probably thinking, that gets boring. You guys, there's new eyes on your story, and the more someone sees something that you're posting, the more it's going to click in. So really you do have something to talk about, and really you do matter. Thursday, Team Thursday. There's so many people out there who are coaches who come on my stories, and I'm like, girl, where is your post? I have no clue you're a coach. Like, literally, I could go right now to Peloton or BBG, Sweat or Tone It Up or Sydney Cummings, and there's girls out there sharing their health and fitness journey. If you're not sharing that you are a coach and that you have something to offer people, why you're doing it, how you do it, and what your goal is every single week, people don't know they can join you and coach. And it makes it that much easier when you have a sneak peek and when you have a Coach for Free group to be able to be like, oh, and then they'd be like, oh, I saw her talking about that. Otherwise, they're just thinking, is she just like this Sydney Cummings girl, or she just likes sharing her fitness journey? So every day you will see I have a call to action on my stories. Like, are you in my Spring Into Fitness program / mindful eating group? And there's a question, and I don't care, it's redundant for my viewers, but there's also 2 or 3 new viewers on my story every day. Friday, always Food Friday, share a recipe. We have tons of them. I'm not sure if you know, but if you wanted to make lasagna, you could Google 21 Day Fix lasagna, and there's a recipe for you. Please just show it, share how your family loved it, share how quick and efficient it was for you, that you don't live off chicken and broccoli, how balanced this lifestyle is. Saturday's a free for all. You can share about your family, your husband, whoever, and then Sunday is always about coaching, and that's my schedule. So hopefully that helps you. I know that coming up with content tonight, I was in my mom's kitchen and I was like, what do I say about meal prepping? Just give me some ideas. And she's like, it's the worst part. I don't love posting, but I've gotten really good at posting by posting into a storefront. So I'm telling you that if you're not posting every single day, that is telling people that your business doors are closed and you're not doing the business activity tracker. And that's one piece of your cake that you're making, you're missing the frosting. And it really does matter. Inviting, a handy dandy notebook. I know we all have one. So today, I invited 54 people. I invited last month on this date. I just go, I'm so easy for me now. I get to go all the way back to February 15th, and I get to invite everybody from February 15th, which was 52 people. Then I had 4 new people on my story, 2 new people on a post. Their name now goes down on here. All right, they're getting reinvited when? April 15th. They're getting reinvited April 15th. I'll update the people on my stories. I'll update the people on my posts. They're getting an invite, and then they're getting reinvited when? Like, I am telling you that 26 months into coaching, I have about 10 notebooks, and I reinvite the same people who are my people every single month, and they come around. They do. My invite is very simple. It's the same every single day. It is, hey, Brittany, I am so excited. I am getting ready to start a brand new fitness program / mindful eating group, and I would absolutely love for you to do this with me. Can I share more information with you? Not may I, or let me know. A question at the end, I'm done. If it makes you feel better, I go to their wall and comment and engage on a few things. If it makes you feel that much better, sometimes you can find something on their wall and be like, happy 6 months to your daughter. She's super cute. I love the tutu that she's rocking. I want to invite you. I'm getting ready to start a brand new fitness program / mindful eating group. Can I share more information with you? A little bit nicer, right? But to getting people into a challenge group, you guys, you need to be running a group every single month. Every month since day 1 of coaching, I have had a new group. Every 30 days it starts. There's a cool name to it. This month it's called Spring Into Fitness. And I'm going to tell you why. It's going to help you because you're going to get referrals. Spring Into Fitness, it's a mindful eating group. And not only do my challengers get a new page because they're always reinvited, they get a new page, they get new people to connect with, they get a second chance, maybe it wasn't as well, and I'm constantly adding people into it. So today I signed up 2 people. You're going into my group that I currently have. Here's my welcome video, here's my welcome email, but then I told them the official start date of your group that you're going to be like the newbie in is going to be April 5th. Okay. Why do we do new groups every month? Not only because I come across so many people who go, I have a coach, but she's been running groups for now it's 300 people in a group, and I haven't even talked to her in about 6 months. And I'm like, okay, so really think about you. Do you want to just be in a group? Hi, Bella, everyone sees you. Do you want to just be in a group, and do you just, people like a new change, they like new faces, and do that. On top of that, I need my phone because I want to read something. Oh, it's right here. On top of that, everybody, so when I start a new group, I message all of my current challengers. So I go to, say Brittany's in there and there's 40 other people, I will go to every single one individually because I've done it. I'm going to drop a message inside of my current challenge group and tell people if they go tag me, I'm going to give them free swag or I'm going to send them $10. And guess how many people do it? 0. When I personally go to each person and I say, hey, Brittany, here's exactly what I say. I'll share with you guys what I say to them. I just did it this month. I did it on Sunday because I started a new group and I reached out to all of my people who are in my current group on top of all my new challengers, which was only like 4 people. And I said, hey, would you be willing to go to your wall right now and tag Monday is going to be a brand new beginning. I have committed to a 30-day spring into fitness program / challenge group. No, you can't, Bella. That will include a 30-minute workout program, a simple nutrition eating plan, mindful eating to teach me proper portion control. I will drink half my weight in ounces of water per day, and I will read 10 pages of personal development book. And then they have to tag me. I send them $10 on Venmo or PayPal, and then they get entered into a drawing to win a 3-day refresh or a week of mom juice. And anybody who comes from them, they get a $20 cash referral fee. I get Success Club 14 on Sunday when I started my program on Monday because about 10 girls did it for me and a bunch of people signed up and they're still continuing to sign up. So free referrals for all of you guys by just telling them, give them the verbiage though. If you go tag me on your wall, people don't know what to say. You're the leader. So come up with a good verbiage. If you want mine, reach out to me and tell them exactly what to do. And don't just drop it in there, personally reach out to them. The same with like a sneak peek. Instead of saying, I'm having a sneak peek on Monday, hope you all come, no one's gonna come. And it's the same for if one of your friends had a 30th birthday party. If they posted on Facebook, I'm having my 30th birthday party at Mr. B's this weekend, I hope to see you there. I'm sure probably one person's gonna come. But if you individually reached out to them and made them feel wanted, they would do it for you. So, giveaways before a challenge, and then a new group every 30 days. The pen and paper method with the notebook is gold. So if you only had 4 people on your stories today, I'm sure that you probably haven't gone to like the beginning of your A list. Just go to it on Facebook and start with A and start having 30 a day, or set a number that you can do. Set a non-negotiable, like you can't go to sleep. I say a good number for my new coaches is 30. I always tell them that. And I do have a great majority of my team who hits Success Club 5, and a lot of them hit it by mid-month. We want to make Success Club 5 a non-negotiable because it really is the standing point of moving your business forward. And I'm telling you that I did a trial and error. I did a trial in the month of 2 months ago. I had a goal to hit Success Club 50. So I invited 75 people a day. We did the math on it. It was 2,076 people. 25 people said yes. You guys, I reached out to 2,000 people and 25 people said yes. There's 10 days I go without getting anybody signing up. So you have to remember that we don't just go lift a weight and we don't just go run 5 miles and everything melts off and we have toned muscles. I am telling you that if you take the emotion out and you don't look at how many people comment and like on your post, and you don't go on your stories and say it's the same people, and you just keep your eye on the prize, which is the business activity tracker, doing your personal development, reading 10 pages of a book, inviting your 30 people. You go to your stories, you go to your post, then you just go to a bunch of people who are your friends with. You're friends with them for a reason. Even if you went to a wedding with Sally Sue and you met her cousin, that's not a cold invite. These people don't know what you're doing unless every single day your post is, hey, I'm a beat. So it's not wrong for you, especially if you have things on your stories and you have things on your post. And then a follow-up, I was really confused about this. I literally, when I first started coaching, I used to invite, on top of my 50 people, the next day I would invite 50 people and then follow up with all 50 people. Oh my gosh, like I literally did that. A follow-up just means continue inviting them every 2 weeks if they're on your stories, and then if they're not on your stories and they're in your notebook, invite them every new group that you have. So you're probably going to see a lot of blue. That's okay. Don't be afraid of that. They're going to love your persistence and they're going to love your consistency, and I know it's hard, but just let it go. And if they block you or they yell at you, which it does happen, it's happened to me, it's not you. It's happened to me. It's happened to Kaylee. It's happened to Melanie. It's happened to more. It's happened to all coaches. So stop telling yourself that it's you. So that's the follow-up. A new post. I gave you guys my posting material. You guys have Monday through Sunday now, what exactly you can be talking about, and you can have ideas. Another thing that helps me is when I Google like fitness magazines or Cosmopolitan, and you find articles in there that people pay to watch or look at, talk about something like that, how you can add value to someone's life. And then next, you have to have a daily post and stories. Otherwise, you're not going to have people to invite from, and they're not going to know what you're doing. So I always like to ask people who are newer coaches, I'll go to their wall, and there's nothing on their stories, and I'll just say, hey, Brittany, how's it going? She's like, great. I'm like, so did you work out today? Yeah, I did day 6. So why isn't it on your story? Like that should be on your story. It takes 1 second. Like, okay, did you do your personal development? Yes, I'm reading what are you reading? What'd you read about today? I read about this, and it really helped. Did you share it on your story? No, why? Like your personal development, your shake, everything should be on your story, at least a recipe, what you're eating, so people can see what it is that you're doing. All of this fun stuff that you guys do behind the scenes and all this fun stuff that we do in our challenge groups, people can't see that. They don't have X-ray vision, yet we forget to share it with everybody else who isn't doing it with us. So really getting intentional with your stories and thinking, I'm eating this huge healthy meal right now, and I'm not eating these nachos, just show it. If you don't have time to put a pull-up on it or make it fancy, it's better than nothing, and every little bit adds up. I always look at it as, I got 10,000 steps today. It's better than 1,000. So having something up there is better than having nothing. The same with posting. So we have to be posting and inviting or having stories every day. Your call to action can be as simple as just asking if they're registered in the group of what your name is called. You can ask people if they want free recipe, yum, sample workout, absolutely complimentary. You can offer things like that, but always have a poll on at least one of your stories. And sometimes I get no one to answer my polls for an entire 7 days. And then sometimes I get 4 people who want to sign up from a poll. So again, we can't look for instant gratification. We have to realize and we have to have faith in the business tracker of just doing it, and I promise the results will come. Like they really, really will. And then being a part of your challenge group, being really in there with your people and building relationships with them. I reach out to all my challengers every single week. So I have a message that goes directly to all of them, individual message. I copy and paste it, and I just ask what their strengths are, their weaknesses, how they're doing, how I can help. I really want them to help reach their health and fitness goals. And then I do have about 100 people in my challenge group right now. And the first week they're in it, I check to see if they've posted and checked in at least 2 to 3 times. And if they haven't, I reach out because I really want them to know that I care. Another really good tip when you get a new challenger, especially for volume for you guys, I went on Amazon and I looked up thank you cards, and I got a packet for like $4.99 for I think 40 of them. And anybody who signs up, I just ask for their address and I send them a sample of mom juice. And I just say, hey, Brittany, I'm so excited for you to be a part of this journey with me. I truly hope to be fit besties for life. Please put this mom juice in 8 ounces of water before you work out and just let me know what you think of it. So out of all my challengers this month, I just looked, and only 5 of them are not drinking mom juice. So one of the biggest reasons why my volume is so high is because I give them that, they don't know how good it is unless you share it with them. So the same goes into your challenge group as well. When you check in, let them know about your shake, your recipes, and all that fun jazz. Lastly, again, have you invited everyone you're friends with? That's not a cold invite. A cold invite would be like you're following a bunch of people on Instagram and they're not, and then like that day you invite them. I will say there's people on Instagram that I add into a collection that I really love. I'm like, this is my girl. I comment and engage on their stories. I'll comment on their posts and stuff. They never really respond to me, and I'm being honest. And I will just a couple weeks later, I will invite them, and then they'll be like, sure. It's so confusing to me. I don't know why, but just have faith in it. Like if you really think that's your girl, extend out and reach and give them an invite. Don't do it the first day or the first week, and try to use your Facebook and your Instagram, because as you guys know, your front of everybody you know on Instagram is not going to see your post every day. It's different people every day. So if you can have yourself out there on 2 different networks, I'm sure that you would want more people to see you. So post on Facebook and do it on Instagram. It's a very easy switch. You can change your settings so it does it for you, and then you just copy and paste and put your post in there. So that's kind of my secret sauce. That's what I do. I can open it up and ask any questions. I know it's kind of quick. I talk super fast, but I'm willing to answer Any questions for you guys? The biggest thing really is just belief in that tracker, letting fear go, and stop telling yourself that you can't. Because if you say you can't invite, you will never be able to invite. If you say that you can't post, you will never be able to post. If you say that you're not a good coach, you will not be a good coach. So I walk around all day saying I'm a bomb-ass coach, I'm a good coach, I run great challenge groups, I can recruit all day long. So every negative I turn into a positive. And again, if you're not having that mindset, are you really reading your personal development every single day? Like 10 pages of a book, manifesting it, digesting it, and actually applying it.
Thank you, Michelle, so much. Like, this is really amazing information, you guys. I think you can obviously see that Michelle is super passionate about what she does. And that passion comes through when you're talking to people. So like, channel some of that energy before you guys go out and do your invites, before you pop on your stories, even before you write your newsfeed post, because the energy that you bring to the activities that you do, it does translate in your word choice, in your smile, in the inflection in your voice. Like, her energy is contagious. So, and I love what you said, Michelle, about like, you walk around all day saying, I'm a bomb ass coach. Like, I'm such a good coach. Like, I have all the gratitude journals, and I do the same thing every morning. I write in my journal, like, I'm great at inviting. I am awesome at recruiting. I recruit like coaches I love to work with. I'm a great mentor. Like, you have to own it. You have to claim it, like what Michelle is saying, because it's going to change how you show up for everything in your day and how you show up for your teams and your coaches. So we have a little time left. So I'm going to open it up, since Michelle said she was willing, to any questions. So you can unmute yourself, or I might have to unmute you. Let me see my view here.
Just put good music on, like,
mute yourself, raise your hand. We'll take some questions for a little bit.
And then you guys just put good music on. Like, I know it's so hard when I invite 50 people for like 10 days and no one signs up. I get that. Like, it gets discouraging. It's like going and working out for 10 days, but that doesn't matter. Like, we hear it over and over again from so many top trainers or so many top coaches in this company that tell us. So once they tell me that, I just kind of like I'm like, okay, it's not just me. So for me to come here and tell you guys that I invited 2,076 people and 25 signed up that month, I hope that lets you know, like, wow, I'm not inviting enough, first of all. And second of all, it's not me, because it's not you. You are a badass. You have a gift to offer people. You are worth everything about this business. And I'm telling you to grow through what you go through. Because like I said, Beachbody has been nothing but a blessing in my eyes. I'm a single mom. I'm remarried, but I get to be everywhere with my daughter. I get to see her every day of my life because my ex-husband is an ER nurse, and I get to be like, yes, I can get her off the bus, and she wants to hang out at mom's till 7 p.m., and I'll take her there at 8, and like, I see my daughter every day. It's been the biggest blessing in the entire world, and I never thought that I'd be able to be here, and I got here. So if I can do it, you can do it. Remember your vision every day. Like, I literally imagined the money coming out of my bank account for Bella to go to gymnastics because we couldn't afford it. I literally envisioned the money going out of my bank account, going into her college fund, so she's never stuck with $60,000 in student loan debt like I was. And if you remember that and your why is strong enough every single day, you'll never quit showing up. And I know, again, it's hard. Like, I blare Tim McGraw and I blare T.I., like, up and down. I have certain songs that I blare, and I just get myself in the mood. And sometimes going on my stories just does it for me. I'll be in a funk, and I'll be like, all right, I got to show these people that I'm doing a power hour, and I got to like go on the phone and scream. I'm known as like the screamer. Just do it. People will love your energy.
Michelle, will you read the invite that you do, the super simple invite that you send out one more time? Because it is a really great invite. It's so easy for coaches to duplicate. And just in case anyone missed it, will you share that once more?
Yeah, it just says, hey, if they stop by on my stories, it's, hey, Brittany, thank you for stopping by on my stories. I am super excited. I am getting ready to start a brand new fitness program / mindful eating group, and I would absolutely love for you to do it with me, period. Can I share more information with you, ? If it was on a post, thank you so much for the love on my post. I am super excited. I'm getting ready to start a brand new fitness program / mindful eating group, and I would absolutely love for you to do this with me. Can I share more information with you? And you guys, if you're in your coaches challenge groups and you're in your coaches, like, get on your own. Like, your people want you. They really, really want you. Like, So many of my coaches tell me, like, no one's engaging. They don't want this annoying psycho. They don't want my energy. They want, like, you're laid back, calm, you love country. Like, they want you. Here's all these people that I have, and I'm, like, blaring and yelling at everyone. They don't even know who the heck I am, and they're in my group. So, Kaylee, since day one, I started my own group, and I just did it. And guess what, you guys? I used to run sneak peeks and sit on the screen and look at no one. And I'd go, I'm just going to practice. And I've been through it all, so I get it's hard. No one is blessed in this business. No one is given, okay, you're going to be really good at running sneak peeks. It's doing it. It's trial and error. It's Googling how to run a sneak peek into coaching. It's Googling how to hit diamond and listening to video after video after video. I would drive home from work and be like, how to hit Success Club, how to run a challenge group. And I would just listen like 7 different times to 7 different coaches. That's another thing I did in my business. My first 90 days, I committed to a power hour every single day of my life. I didn't go to sleep. So you can go on YouTube right now and you can Google, you can put in the YouTube bar, Beachbody Beachbody Power Hour, and then you can even filter it to this month, this week, this year, and there's 100 of them, and they're amazing. And I still do them twice a week. That's my rule for me now is 2 a week, because I try to do them with my team. But doing the power hours, because you're going to hear from another coach and this coach, and there's so much diversity and there's so many ways to work this business, and there's no one suits fits all, or whatever, however you say that.
Michelle, there's some more questions in the chat, so I'm just going to ask you real quick.
Yep.
Lisa wants to know, how long do you have someone follow you on Instagram before you invite them if they're a new follower? I'm guessing you're going to say immediately. But
24 hours.
There you go. There's no reason to wait. Like, if they followed you, then they're
I'll hey girl them first. I'll be like, hey Brittany, thank you so much for the follow. I live in Bloomfield Hills. Hey Brittany, thank you so much for the follow. I live in Michigan with my husband and my 6-year-old daughter Isabella. I see that you're a girl mom too. How old is your daughter? And then she'll shoot with me, and I automatically put her in a collection that says on stories. And if she ignores me and ghosts me, the next day she's getting an invite. Collections is amazing. I used to be a Facebook junkie for the first year and a half of my business, but I still did Instagram, and I got good at Instagram by just doing it every day. Like, literally, you can ask my team, I hated Instagram, and now I'm in love with it. So, again, it's just doing it. Do. Personal development books, The Slight Edge, The Compound Effect, and then There Is No Plan B to Your A Game. Absolutely amazing book.
2 people want to know if you can share, once people like respond to your invite and they say yes, they want more information, what essentially do you share with them at that point?
So I say, yay, may I ask, what is your current goal? Well, first of all, they're going to ignore me, so they go automatically in my notes, in my calendar. All my follow-ups go in my calendar. So if Kaylee tells me she wants more information, I go straight to my calendar, and 48 hours from now, she's getting a follow-up, because she's probably going to ghost me and ignore me, because that's what people do. People are busy. People think it's a scam. Like, you guys have to be on top of your people. I say, yay, what is your current goal? Are you looking to lose weight? If so, how much? Tone up, get stronger, or maintain your current weight? 95% of the time, they ignore me, and I go back 2 days later. I'm like, hey, I know you were super pumped to learn more about this program that I'm starting, and I'm pumped to tell you what's your goal. And then they tell me, so then I can give them a solution to their problem. So I want to lose 8 pounds, and I want to get stronger. Perfect. The program that I am starting is the first fitness program that I ever did when I started doing at-home fitness programs back 26 months ago. And in 21 days, I lost 9 pounds and 11 inches. And then I go into telling them kind of my story. I went to a gym. I struggled with portion control. And it's a 3-week program. It's 30 minutes per day. There's a private accountability group. I found it like on Googling, like what to say, like kind of like a script thing. And then actually I can tell you word for word what I say, because I have everything set up in like pretext. And then I say, does this sound like something that you would be interested in? I would like to share my story with you, and maybe you can relate with my frustrations and trying to reach my goals on my own. I was doing what I thought were all the right things, like working out 4 to 5 times a week and eating what I thought was healthy, but I was seeing no change in my body, and my pants actually just kept getting tighter. I actually ended up gaining 14 pounds in a year from doing workouts that were ineffective because I didn't know what I was doing when it came to effective workouts, and my form was absolutely awful. I was overeating. I didn't ever learn or understand proper portion control when it came to my nutrition. So I now do what you and I will be doing together in this group, a fitness program from start to finish, where every workout we do, the cardio, the core, and it explains them. At the bottom it says, would you like me to share how I can get you started reaching your goals? If they say yes, I send them the cheapest challenge pack, which is, I do that because I start everybody on 21-day fix real time. And I send them right now the 30-day breakaway challenge pack for $160. They get the bands, they get the containers, and they get a year of it, and then they get Shakeology. And I sign every person.
Important. What Michelle said, that the first thing she does is ask them a question. What's their goal? Because I know, Michelle, I'm sure you agree with me. One of the biggest things I did wrong in the very beginning, and that I see so many of my new coaches doing wrong, is as soon as you get the yes, I want more information, you're so excited. You're like, yes, I got him. Like, you think that's where you got him. And then, but also you think of all the things that can go wrong. And what I'll say to people, send me what you sent. And it's like 17 paragraphs debunking every possible excuse, like justifying the cost of it before they've even balked at the cost of it, like detailing out every single thing about Beachbody, challenge packs, Shakeology, the group. And so you've gone from like, I want to help you, to how can you help me, in one exchange. So
Yeah.
Michelle said the first thing she says is, what is your goal? Then she presents it in the light of what that person's goal is. So you'll know exactly what to say to them if you take the time to ask some questions and figure out, what are their goals? What's kept them from reaching them in the past? What do they struggle with? Like, why is that their goal? Get that information from them before you brain dump everything that you have to offer. And I would love to add to that, and I think Michelle will agree with me because I just heard what she said that she puts in her post. Don't just tell them what BOD and Shakeology and the workout program have to offer, because they came interested in you. So make sure you don't leave out what you have to offer. What is unique about you and your groups, and what do you bring to the table? Because if they could sign up, if it's just about Beachbody, they can sign up with any coach. But why should they sign up with you? What are you bringing? I've been consistent in this journey for 3 years, or I was scared to start too, but I'm 3 weeks into it and I feel the best. Like, tell them more stuff about you. Like Michelle told her story, and like why you've got to be in that equation when you give the follow-up. If it's only Beachbody, then there's no reason for them to come sign up with you. They're going to go sign up with their cousin who they also know is a Beachbody coach, and you just talked them into it. So make sure you share something about yourself, and make sure you ask questions, find out information about them.
And you only have to do it once. Once I created that story, I've been using that for 26 months, and I have it under like a predictive, I type out 21 day and it just populates it for me. And after a while, sometimes after 3 times of asking them their goal, they still ignore me. I just shoot them my story. And they're those people. They're scared. If it's not the right time, it's not the right time. So that's why I never quit giving up on them. And when those people come around again for a follow-up, I'm like, thank goodness someone asked what my follow-up is. Usually it's like, hey, Brittany, I hope, and I cross my fingers, I hope that now is a better time for you. I am getting ready to start a brand new program / mindful eating group. I'll usually change the name. Like, maybe if it's not mindful eating, it'll be like simple nutrition group or clean eating group. I would absolutely love for you to, I never say I only have spots left. I don't talk like that. I would absolutely love for you to do this with me. Can I share more information with you? Or if they read my message, they're on my stories like 4 days later, I'll be like, hey, Brittany, I just wanted to follow up with you. I saw that you read my invite above. I know that I'm notorious for checking messages and forgetting to respond. Do you by chance have any questions for me? And if they're like, no, automatically I offer them a week worth of the sample workouts. I have another verbiage for that. I totally understand. Now might not be a good time for you. I would love to offer you a week worth of sample workouts for you to check out at your own time. Absolutely complimentary. If you would like them, shoot me your email. If not, I will be reaching out the next time I start a group. Happy Monday. Do you have any plans for the coming weekend? I always keep the conversation going. Like, I'm never like, okay, bye. If they're like, no, bummer. I ask people, may I ask why? Every time they say no, and they're like, oh, well, I'm actually in a program right now. I'm like, holy shit, I better get out my notebook and put them in a highlight yellow because they're coming to my next sneak peek. Oh, what program are you doing? Like, you guys, you can like get, and then I have, like, right now I'm running a Coach for Free group, and I have like 28 girls in it, and they're like, none of them have done Beachbody on Demand. They're all doing like 75 hard and all these things, but they're following me, and finally they're coming around because I've invited them to a Coach for Free group now 12 months in a row. Now they're finally like, okay, I'll come check it out. And they do. It's not going to happen once, though. The thing is we think that we're going to run a Coach for Free group and we're going to get 28 people. And that's not what happens. My first Coach for Free group, I showed up to it by myself and I cried. So it's okay because I grow through what you go through. And my husband patted me on the back and he's like, I'm telling you, Michelle, just keep doing what you're doing. And I'm like, thank you, because he's right. It works.
You know, Michelle said, like, she showed up to sneak peeks and she was the only one there, but you go through it anyways. I count at least 5 sneak peeks that I scheduled. I was in the Zoom link. I had people who said they were going to be there and nobody showed up, but I did the same thing that Michelle did. I taught that sneak peek like I had 50 people on it. Guess what I had at the end of it? A recording to send out to all those people who said they were coming to my sneak peek and didn't make it. So every one of them got a follow-up email. So sorry you couldn't make the sneak peek. I just made the screen me. They didn't know who was there or how many people were there. So sorry you couldn't make the sneak peek, but I did record it. Here's the recording for you. Let me know what questions you have. Then I could follow up with them. Now I have a recording to use in between that sneak peek and my next live sneak peek. Plus I had a way to follow up and get that information to everybody who originally said they were interested. So you just have to decide, like Michelle decided, if you want it, if you say you're going to do something, do it. Like, prove to yourself that you're going to do it, because the energy also that's putting out there, like when you show up and say you're going to do a sneak peek and no one shows up, but you teach that sneak peek anyways, you lead it like you have 50 people on it. I promise you, like, you may have started in tears, but you're going to finish it feeling confident, like you actually accomplished something. And that's going to just help you to grow as a coach. It's going to help you to grow in your business. Plus, you got to practice with no judgment. It took all the pressure off. There was nobody even watching you. You just got to practice.
And then you can put it in your welcome email to all your challengers. And then you can pop it in your current challenge group. Anyone who watches my sneak peek in my challenge group, I'm like, you get free swag. Like, I'll get them a free gallon jug. And I'm like, it's on an honor system, but people listen to it. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I loved it. And you guys, a marketing plan. You should know in February what week you're having a Coach for Free group, what week you're and Google it. That's how I figured it out. Beachbody Coach for Free group. There's tons of them out there. Dara does it. Like, they give exactly what they did. That's how I learned it. I didn't like invent anything crazy. Everything I've learned has been through our network, and we're all part of the same network. And then you should know when your sneak peek is. One sneak peek, mine's on a Thursday night, and then you should know when your challenge group is for every single month. So I know it's just tough love. I mean, otherwise you don't have people to invite things to. And when you do invite people to things, it's like, okay, they're in this group with like, so yeah.
Tomorrow, can I get lunch at school? And I mean, not lunch, breakfast.
And Bella, no, she pours belief in every day, right, honey? What do we talk about? Like being positive, saying I can what? Today she said, Mom, I went on the monkey bars, her first day of school for the year. And she said, I went on the monkey bars and Lou didn't do it. And I went on it. I said, I can't. She skipped one. And she said, I can do this. And she did it. And I go, hi. Any other questions? I'll share stuff on the Dream Team page. And she'll drop it in there for the invite and stuff.
How do you change your background?
No, Bella, stop.
Change your background.
Well, okay, Michelle's going to share the rest of those invites, like she said, in the Dream Team page. This recording will go up in the page as well if you guys want to listen back to any of the amazing tips that Michelle shared. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you, Michelle, for sharing all of your energy and all of your amazing tips. So fun to watch you just thrive in this business and help others do the same. So I hope everybody has a great night.
Thank you, Kaylee.